What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Now I'm back with another rant, and I feel this is long overdue, so I'm just now getting to make this video. It's been a minute since I made a rant, and I want to talk about Al Haymon. And the problem I have is nowadays it feels like the fans can't even be fans anymore. Fans have to always go above and beyond. We're not just regular boxing fans. People start getting into the numbers game and things like that. Now, I try to give you guys a bit of everything. So sometimes I report about pay-per-view numbers and stuff, but ultimately the thing I really care about is the sport. And to me, I feel that's not everyone's mentality as a boxing fan. They're more concerned with things that they shouldn't, as fans, be concerned with. Like me, I don't care who's putting on the fight. If it's a good fight, it's a good fight. Now, in the case of Al Haymon, he's got a bad rap. 2014 by far was a shitty year. I agree. I made several videos. But the difference between me and some others is, as a man, I can admit when I'm wrong or when I see someone make an effort or a change. Now, I don't have to sugarcoat nothing. My videos are still up from day one all the way till now. I made videos about Al Haymon. I didn't understand his vision. I didn't like, I thought he was stalling with the Deontay Wilder versus Bermane Stiverne fight. The Danny Garcia versus Victor Postal. I made videos, you know what I mean? Outright videos. I said Al Haymon is ruining boxing. I said some things just because 2014 was that frustrating for me as a boxing fan. But I never once blamed everything and the lack of a good year in boxing solely on Al Haymon. Jim Lampley did on the fight game, but I didn't. I said my piece just like I would with anybody. Now, where I differ with some of the fans is when I see a shift, when I see a change that benefits the sport that I enjoy, I'm man enough to say that. And what Al Haymon has been doing recently, this year, with his new vision, with his plan, Premier Boxing Champs, the fights he's putting on have generally been good for the sport of boxing. And you still get people who, for whatever reason, they want to, oh, Al Haymon sucks. Fuck him. He's the cancer of boxing. He's the devil. How is he the devil? Like, what is he currently doing? It's just such a negative connotation. It's like they want to hate him so bad that they're just reaching now. You know what I'm saying? Because he has some good fights on the books. Again, me, I'm a boxing fan. I could care less if Oscar De La Hoya was putting on bomb fights, Bob Arum, Al Haymon. I don't know them dudes like that. So I don't care who's putting it on. I care about good competitive matches, fights I want to see, etc. And what Al Haymon is doing, he's giving us that. So some people are going to not listen to the whole video and say dumb shit. Oh, you're kissing his ass. You love Al Haymon. Like I said, my challenge to you, go look at my old videos and tell me what I was saying about that man. But me being a man, like I said, when I see a shift, when I see a change, I'm going to give you credit. I'm not going to be like, oh, because I condemned you or when I had a bone to pick with you and I aired it out, that's forever going to be my thoughts on you when you're not acting the same way. You know what I mean? But some people, they don't think like that. And the reason I'm making this video is just kind of put stuff in perspective. Like, I'm looking at this Premier Boxing Champ stuff, and Saturday is looking like an epic fight. I mean, they revamped the MGM to the point where I haven't seen any event boxing related look just like that. Like Top Rank cards, Golden Boy cards, K2, Lou DiBella. I haven't really seen the MGM, the inside decked out the way Premier Boxing Champs has done it. Not only that, they're making it easy access for fans to see these fighters. You can have a simple TV antenna and get NBC. NBC is one of the most basic of channels. You don't have to have it like even a fancy antenna like one of the $200, $150 ones. And you probably can get with a cheap guy from like a Radio Shack, you could probably get NBC. And just the fact that it's that accessible is a great thing for boxing. But you got people who they want to, oh, Al Haymon's the cancer. Fuck Haymon. For what? Like, with all of the fights that we're getting from Haymon boxing, fuck him for what? Like, what did he do? You know what I'm saying? And it's like people want to just stay mad. I don't know exactly what it is. I don't know if it's race. I don't know if just because You bashed him so much, now you don't want to give him credit. I don't know what the deal is, but again, with this Premier Boxing Champs, this has the potential to be very impactful for the sport. And again, now the fans aren't being fans. Fans are they're siding with networks and oh, I like Showtime. Oh, I only like HBO. I like them both because I don't give a fuck. I have HBO. I have Showtime. I've been to Top Rank events. I plan to go to Golden Boy events. I plan to go to Haymon boxing events. I don't care. I don't care who's hosting it. I don't care what channel it's on because I like boxing. You know what I'm saying? Whoever has the best shit, that's where I'm going. Period. But that's not what you're getting with fans. You got fans taking sides. Fans, they're like, fuck Haymon. I like Oscar De La Hoya though. Top Rank's cool. Like, for what? You know what I'm saying? I don't care who's putting it on. It could be Georgia the Jungle putting on the fight. If it's a good fight, I'll give that person credit for putting together a good fight. And like I said, just with what Al Haymon's doing, he's taking it up a notch. I'm seeing crazy levels of promotion for this Premier Boxing Champ stuff. Billboards, Best Buy ads, TV ads. They built a YouTube channel. Just crazy amount. Facebook. They're really integrating and getting the fighters to really interact with the fans, which is cool because they want you to root. It sounds like what they're trying to do is they want people to know these champions. Like, who is Lamont Peterson? If I ask my mom right now who Lamont Peterson is, she's not going to fucking know. She's not going to know no goddamn Lamont Peterson. She'll probably know Floyd Mayweather. She would know Pacquiao, Mike Tyson. But she's not going to know Andy Lee or Peter Quillen. She's not going to know nobody like that. And that's what they're trying to change. Make these people become household names. And for some reason, that's not good enough. And you got people who are still anti. Instead of just saying, okay, let's see what happens from now on. You got people negative as fuck. They're like, man, fuck Haymon. He's only just doing this because it just started. How the fuck do you know? And if you know so much, then why didn't you tell anybody that this was the master plan to have a shitty 2014 and then this was in store? That's what I'm saying. People act like they got industry connects and work behind the scenes and know more than what they actually do. And again, I don't see anything wrong with what he's doing. I think it actually benefits the sport. And here's my challenge to you guys. Out of all the I'm talking about Golden Boy, Mayweather Promotions, Top Rank, DeBella, so Lou DeBella, K2 Promotions. Name one promotional imprint that has better fights. Plural. Better fights, not one fight. Better fights than Al Haymon and what he's put on right now. I'm talking about to this point. Go down the list. So with Premier Boxing Champs, you got Adrian Broner versus John Molina. I've seen people pick both. That means it's a good fight. People aren't counting John Molina out. He has power. I did a prediction. On that same card, you got Keith Thurman, Robert Guerrero. We wanted Keith Thurman to step up. Here it is. A top 10 welterweight in Robert Guerrero, who's been in there with Floyd Mayweather, Orlando Salido, and respectable guys, Andre Berto, etc. Also, Al Haymon has Vanes Matarosen versus Jermell Charlo. On that same card, Gary Russell Jr. versus a champion, Johnny Gonzalez. That fight is taking place. You got Danny Garcia versus Lamont Peterson. You got Sakio Bika versus Adonis Stevenson, which is better than Adonis Stevenson's last opponent. And I want to see Adonis Stevenson fight Kovalev, but Kovalev's tied up with Jean Pascal, and we haven't even seen the outcome for that. So this is a good potential, in the meantime, fight. You got Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. making his ring return against a solid person like Andre Fonfara at a new weight division. You got, what's his name? Badu Jack and Anthony Durrell. You got Josecito Lopez, Andre Berto. And on that same card, you also have Sean Porter making his return against Roberto Garcia, trying to get the groove back. That's on Spike TV. So that's all Haymon stuff that we know about. And a person like some people, so you got Mayweather and Pacquiao also going on, but that's not put on by any one promotional outfit. It's Mayweather Promotion, it's Showtime, it's CBS, it's HBO, it's Top Rank. They're all collaborating to make that possible. Not to mention that fight has built up for 6 years and we're just now getting it. So as far as that, that's one good fight. But again, that's a culmination of different imprints to create that and to make that happen. So what else? Top Rank. So they've put out Brandon Rios versus Mike Alvarado 3. I went to that. That was a dud, unfortunately. Top Rank, they also collaborated with Golden Boy, and they're putting on Ruslan Provodnikov versus Lucas Matisse. Good fight, but it's happening, in my opinion, not at the best location. In Verona at a small casino, I don't think that's the best location for that type of fight, but I love the fight. It's a good fight, but that's Top Rank and Golden Boy. What else does Top Rank have? Zhao Shiming? Like, what else do they have on the books right now that is just really mind-blowing? Look at Golden Boy. Golden Boy, they have Canelo Kirkland. I'm hearing mixed reviews about that. Some people don't like it. Some people love it. I like it personally. I think it's a good fight. But some people don't like it because they don't trust James Kirkland. He's been very inactive, and we're getting it. They would like it if James Kirkland had fought more times in recent memory and that kind of stuff. So again, my question is, who's putting on and who has better fights than Al Haymon on the books, already scheduled? Not like, oh, potential fights. I'm talking about already scheduled. And to me, the answer is nobody. He's killing. Like, he has so many fights, and it's not even just that. You're getting multiple fights. So if one fight sucks, you can get another fight. Like, let's say Broner Molina is controversial. You still got Keith Thurman, Robert Guerrero. I feel like both of them shits ain't gonna be fucked up and end in controversy. You got Johnny Gonzalez versus Gary Russell Jr. That's a good fight. And then also you have a good 154 showdown with Vanes Matarosin, who said he's gonna get a Lions only tattoo on him if he loses to Jermell Charlo. That's a good fight, so we can sift through, see who's the best at 154. So that's what I'm saying. Like, look at even like Canelo Kirkland. I don't even know who the undercard is. Terrence Crawford versus Thomas Delorme. I like that fight. That's a good fight. But I don't know what the undercard is for anything like that. So I don't think it's going to be stacked. I don't know, but I don't know what, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what the undercard is at the moment. Ruslan versus Matisse. I don't know what the undercard is for that. So you're getting just that one fight, and you got to hope it's good, and they sound good on paper. So that's my point, man. I'm not understanding the level of confusion, and people, like, it's like people feel like robots, like the Terminator. I'm programmed to hate Al Haymon, so I have to forever hate Al Haymon. Like, to me, that's some dumb shit. And it's dumb. Now, I'm not even saying, I don't care who it is. It's not even just about Al Haymon. I'm just saying in general. If Bob Arum did something that I thought was fucked up, and then he switched up and he's doing stuff that I enjoy, then I'm going to say that shit. Same thing with Oscar De La Hoya. If he's putting on trash fights, I'll tell you that. If he's putting on good fights, then I'll tell you that too. But that's not how everybody operates. So help me to understand what this whole big deal with Al Haymon. You still got people in comment sections and screaming fuck Al Haymon. For what reason? He's getting his fighters a ton of money, a ton of publicity. The matchups are definitely good and better and competitive. So it's like, I'm not understanding all this hatred for what he's doing. Not to mention, you don't even really know behind the scenes shit because the motherfucker doesn't ever come out and do interviews and say shit. Versus like Bob Arum, Oscar De La Hoya, and the different promoters, they're on camera and they give you more of their thoughts. So really, you don't even know his game plan, his motives, or much about the dude. He's kind of like Kaiser Soze. He's a mystery. No one even really knows what the fuck his deal is. So to me, I'm a boxing fan first and foremost. I'm happy that we're getting all these good fights from all the promoters because I enjoy all the promoters. I'm not, oh, I'm anti-Showtime because I only fuck with HBO. There's certain things HBO does that I like better than Showtime. Certain aspects of Showtime that are enjoyable as well. I like Top Rank. I like Golden Boy. I have no problem with Al Haymon and PBC. I like boxing. But not everyone operates like that. So help me to understand this issue. Drop me a comment. Let me know what you guys think it is. And I'm done. Make sure you like my video as always. Hate, comment, and subscribe. Till next video is Ego signing off.